Hello students, you are welcome back to class. Today we want to learn how to solve quadratic equation using quadratic formula. Solving quadratic equation using quadratic formula. Now you realize that the quadratic formula is derived from completing the square method. Let's first consider how we derive the quadratic formula. For example, if ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. So, if we want to use complete square method to do this constant you bring to this other side, making it what? Ax squared plus bx is equal to this plus 6 will now turn to minus c. Now, the next thing you divide throughout by the coefficient of x squared, which is a. When you divide it throughout by the coefficient of x squared, which is a, you divide throughout by a. So that means you now have what? Ax squared divided by a plus bx divided by a is equal to minus c divided by a. So you realize a will cancel here. So you are left with x squared plus b over ax is equal to minus c over a. Then from here, you will divide the coefficient of x, which is b over a by 2. When you divide it by 2, so same thing as saying b over a times 1 over 2. Division will make the one at the back here turn upside down. So b over a times 1 over 2. B times 1 is for b over a times 2 is for 2a. So you now add the square of this b over 2a to both sides. So when you add it to both sides, x squared plus b over a plus b over 2a squared should now be equal to minus c over a plus b over 2a squared. So by dividing the coefficient of x here by 2 and adding the square, you've made this side a perfect square. So that means you now have x plus b over 2a square equals minus c over a plus, if you expand b over 2a times b over 2a, will give you b square over 4a square. So from here, you resolve this minus c over a plus b square over 4a square. When you resolve it, you now realize the LCM for a and 4a square will give us 4a square. How many a are in 4a square? We are having 4a. 4a times minus c will give us minus 4ac plus, how many a square? 4a square and 4a square, we have 1. 1 times b square is this. So you realize that here I want to make sure my positive is in front and the negative is at the back. So it's still the same thing as saying b square minus 4ac, everything over 4a square. So from here, you are now going to bring this square here to this other side. When you bring it to the other side, you now have the square x over 2a is equal to square root of b square minus 4ac over 4a square. So it's not easy to find the square root of this, so of the numerator here, so you leave it as plus or minus square root of b square minus 4ac. For the denominator, you can easily find the square root of 4a square will give us 2a. So now from here, you bring this plus b over 2a to this other side. To know this plus here, when it comes here, now turn to minus 2 over b over 2a plus or minus the square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So from here, the LCM of 2a and 2a here is what? 2a. How many 2a are in 2a? We have 1. 1 times b will give us minus b plus or minus 2a in 2a 1. 1 times the numerator will give us square root of b square minus 4ac over 2a. So the formula for the quadratic equation for quadratic formula is minus b plus or minus b square minus 4ac over 2a. Now, you realize that the equation we are talking about is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0. So before you can use this formula, you will take the coefficient of x squared to be a, the coefficient of x to be b, and this constant is now taken to be c. Now let's solve this following quadratic formula, quadratic equation by quadratic formula. If the equation is x squared minus 9x plus 20 is equal to 0. So let's first of all find the value for our a, b, and c. Our a is what? The coefficient of x squared here is what? 1. B is the coefficient of x here is what? Minus 9. And the c, which is the constant, is what? Plus 20. So the formula we are to use is x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So if you now have minus b is what? Minus 9. Put minus 9 in bracket because you can see that two signs are beside each other here. We are first for you have write this minus, b is minus 9, then plus or minus, then the square root. B squared will give us minus 9 squared, then minus 4 times our a here is 1 times our c here is what? 20, all over 2 times our a is 1. So from there you now have x equals minus times minus will give us what? Plus 9 plus or minus the square root of minus 9 square is what? Minus 9 times minus 9. Minus times minus will give us plus. 9 times 9 will give us 81. Then minus 4 times 1 is 4 times 20 is 280. 81 minus 80 over 2 times 1 here is what? 2. So from there, we now have x equals 9 plus or minus 81 minus 80 will give us what? 1. That we have root 1 over 2. So from here you cannot separate the signs. So from here you now find the square root of 1, which is what? 1. So you have x equals 9 plus or minus 1 over 2. So from here you find the positive, the taking positive, x will now be equal to 9 plus 1 over 2. 9 plus 1 will give us 10 divided by 2 is 5. Then taking negative, you now have 9 minus 1 over 2. 9 minus 1 is 8 divided by 2 will give us what? 4. So the value of s can be 5 or 4. Let's have another example. So you're having 2x squared minus 5x minus 7 equals 0. We said our a here is what? The coefficient of x squared, which is 2. B here is what? The coefficient of x is minus 5, and c here is what? Minus 7. So you are going to substitute into the formula x equals minus b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So when you substitute, you have a minus here. Minus is there already. Then x, b is what? Minus 5. Then plus or minus the square root. B square is minus 5 square minus 4 times our a is 2 times our c is minus 7 all over 2 times a is 2. So you having two signs beside each other here. Minus times minus here will give us plus 5 plus or minus. Minus 5 square will give us minus 5 times minus 5, which is minus 25. Minus 4 times 2 will give us minus 8. Minus 8 times minus 7. Minus times minus will give us plus. 8 times 7 will give us 56. All over 2 times 2 is 4. Now, you realize that you now have 5 plus or minus 25 plus 56 will give us root 81 over 4. So from here you find the square root of 81, which will give us 5 plus or minus square root of 81 is 9 over 4. Now you are now going to solve them separately, taking positive. When you take positive, 5 plus 9 over 4, 5 plus 9 will give us 14 divided by 4, same thing as 7 over 2. Then you take negative, 5 minus 9 over 4. 5 minus 9 is minus 4 divided by 4 will give us minus 1. Therefore, you realize that x is equal to 7 over 2 or minus 1. Let's take one more example. You are having 3x squared plus 4x minus 5 equals 0. So the coefficient of x squared is taken to be a, coefficient of x is taken to be b, and the constant is taken to be c. So you are now going to substitute into the formula a quadratic formula, which is minus b plus or minus b squared minus 4ac over 2a. So our b is, we have a minus, our b is here plus 4 plus or minus, then the square root, b squared is 4 squared minus 4 times a is 3 times c is minus 5 all over 2 times a is what? 3. So you now have minus 4 plus or minus 4 squared is what? 16. Minus 4 times 3 is minus 12. Minus 12 times minus 5. Minus times minus will give us plus. 12 times 5 will give us 60 over 2 times 3 is 6. So from there, you have minus 4 plus or minus 16 plus 60 will give us 76 over 6. So when you find the square root of 76, you get 8.7177978887. Everything divided by 4. So you now take positive, take the signs one after the other. So x is equal to minus 4 plus 8.71779788 over 6. So minus 4 plus 8.7 will give us what? 4.718779788. They divided by 6. When you divide this by 6, you get 0.786299646. To one decimal place, after decimal point, you count 1. After that 7, it's 8. It's more than 5. Add 1 to 8 to make it 0.8. Approximately 0.8. So taking negative, you have minus 4 minus 8.7177978887. Everything divided by 6. Minus 4 minus this will give us minus 12.71779789 divided by 6. When you divide this by 6, you get minus 2.119632981. So which is approximately minus 2.1. So that means the value for x is what? Is 0.8 or minus 2.1. So for the work practice, use quadratic formula to solve the following quadratic equations. So you have 3x squared minus 13x minus 10 equals 0. And 2x squared plus 3x plus 1 equals 0. 3. X squared minus 2x minus 4 equals 0. 4. You having 2x squared plus 7x minus 3 equals 0. 5. 3x squared minus 5x minus 3 equals 0. 6. 5x squared minus 6x minus 3 equals 0. 7. 5x squared plus 8x minus 2 equals 0. 8. 3x squared plus 7x plus 3 equals 0. 9. 3x squared plus 12x plus 9 equals 0. 10. 3x squared minus 12x plus 10 equals 0. Please make sure you like, subscribe and comment on this video. Thank you.